This iron inversions workout is a guided single club bell workout, and while it is full body, you'll really feel this in your back and arms. We have 6 moves, 10 reps per move. I'm guiding you through it the entire time. I will be using a 5-pound club today, and I'll leave a link in the description below for where you can get yours. As always, I recommend you start with a lower weight as you're learning and getting to know and understand these moves, and then you can always move up whenever you feel comfortable with that particular exercise. Let's get to it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, click the bell for notifications, like this video, and be sure to come back to this Club Bell playlist for more. So this iron inversion workout obviously has some inversions in it. As always, do what you can and feel capable of, and there are always modifications. So the very first move, as we build into this full flow, is an alternating staggered stance handstand to a half kneeling, and then you're going to come up into a lunge, step back. So I'm going to show you first, before we even use the club bells, staggered stance, hands go down. You don't have to stay in that handstand at all. You're going to come straight down. If you need to take a moment here before you come down, feel free. If you need something for your knee, that's totally fine. So then we come up, step back, return. Doing 10 on each side. So here we go. Stagger those feet, arms reach up, touch down onto the floor, kick yourself up, and drop down into that half kneeling position. So already you feel that it's going to be a little bit of work. As we lift up, you want to have a strong core, lift up into that lunge, step back to return to the other side. So again, staggered stance. You don't have to get into a handstand. We're not staying in a handstand at all. So whatever it looks like for you, that's totally fine. The point is doing the work of being in an inversion for even just a millisecond, and then getting into this half kneeling position, rise back up, step back, other side. One side will probably be better than the other. That's normal. Step back, we're on 3. Drop down. Trying to have control when you drop down. You're not just plopping down. Lift up, step back. Switching sides. You can always start with your hands down and then try to lift. I kind of like the momentum though. Rise up. That's 3. Here we go. Drop down into that half kneeling position. Lift up into your lunge. 4. 4. And then rise up into that lunge. Step back. You will also notice that as you do this, the more you do this, the better those handstands get, right? You're opening up your hip mobility. Step back, switching sides. Drop down. That was 5. Lift up, step back. Drop down. And step back. Switching sides. And drop down. Up, step back. 6. Trying to have control as we do these handstands. So if they need to be smaller, no worries. Switching sides, right? If you're here, because you have control there, totally fine. Just as long as you're just barely lifting your legs off the ground for just even a half second. This is 7. 7. Step back. 8. Ooh, always having control when you get into that lift into a lunge. 8. Here we go, 9. So already there's a lot of brain work happening because most of the time we use a dominant side. And because we're alternating, that weaker side has to engage. 9, it might not do this beautiful handstand, but who's watching? Who cares? 1 more on each side. Come down, nice. Lift up, step back, alternate, and drop down. Lift up, step back. Those are done. We'll be doing more of those when we get to the full flow. But now you get kind of where the flow is headed, right? So grab your club bell. You're coming into that half kneeling position. So again, if you want a towel, a bolster, a pillow, whatever you got for that knee, totally fine, grab it now. You can dorsiflex that back foot, or you can let it drop. And just relax. It's really about what is more comfortable and stable for you. So, right leg is back, left leg is forward, so my right hand is going to hold that club. Coming into order, and we're just doing shield casts. We've done these before, maybe not in a half kneeling position, which does require more balance because your hips are uneven all of a sudden. So we're doing 10 of these on this side, then we'll do 10 on the other side. Here we go. Thinking about looking at the club as it goes past that opposite ear. You want to squeeze your glutes so that you're not falling forward or back as this weight moves around your body. 4, finding that beautiful 90-degree order position. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, I'm using a 5-pound club today. That's totally fine. That could be enough for you. And you know what you might find is that your right hand or your dominant hand can do 10 pounds, 15 pounds, whatever that is. But we're also focused on increasing the strength of the weaker side. So you really want that weaker side to be the one that is delegating what kind of weight we're going to use today, right? So if my left side, which is my weaker side, can't do 10 pounds, 15 pounds, 25 pounds today, I'm going to do what it can do. That's where we want to start. And especially when it's a brand new workout that you've never done before, I always recommend going with a lighter weight. So switching sides, same position. I'm going to turn to face forward just so you can see this perspective, but the move is the same. Left leg is back, right leg is forward. Left arm has the club. Find that order position. It's going across my right ear. And again, I want to look and follow the club. Squeezing your glutes as that club moves overhead. Finding order every time. 3, 4, 5. If you hear some clicks or some pops, that's totally fine as long as it's not painful. That's 8, 9, and 10. So we're going to have a little shield cast in that flow as well. Moving on, we're going to do these twists. So I'll start here in this position, but on the right side, so that again, you can see it from facing forward. And then we'll go to the side so you can see that as well. So in this order position, again, right, I'm half kneeling. Same thing, I'm going to bring that club up to order. And now I'm going to twist across my body. I'm going to bring this club over to the floor on the other side. So twisting across my body, the top end, the bell end of the club is going to touch down on the ground. The handle end is going to touch down on the ground. Don't let go. You're going to lift that handle up. So now the top is still touching and bring it back to order. That's 1. So this move in particular, because you are inverting the club, could be a little hard on your wrists if you have a higher weight. So feel free again to use and start out with a lower weight, and then you can always increase as you build that stamina and strength and comfort with heavier weight. So again, twisting across the body, top end touches down, bottom end touches down, and it's kind of right in line with your feet. That's going to matter for the full flow. Lifting up. So now we're going to do it like it's 4 parts, right? Twist, tap down 1, 2, 3, and return. So that's 4 parts. Here we go again. Twist, tap down 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. We got 6 more here. So twist, tap that, club down, hand comes down, lift the hand, return to order. 5, tap down, hand down, lift the hand, return to order. Already feeling it in this posting leg. Here we go. Twist, tap down, hand down, lift up, order. Tap down, hand down, lift, and order. 3 more. Tap down, hand down, lift, and order. 2 more. Twist, tap down, hand down, lift, and order. Last one of these on this hand. Twist, tap down, hand down, lift, return to order. So this whole posting leg, you will feel this if you're doing it really well and really twisting across your body, which is the goal. So turning to the side so you can see that perspective. My left leg was just back, my right leg was forward. So my left leg will be forward and my right leg will be back. Brain work here, people. Left leg is forward, right leg is back. So, bringing that club up, and I'm going to twist across the body. So again, twist across, tap down, and then where my hand is, I want that to be in line with my toes or my foot. Lift up, return to order. Twist, really twist as far as you can. Tap down, lift up, 2. Tap down, 3. Tap down, 4. Tap down, 5. Tap down, hand down, lift. I feel like this was the same leg. What do you think? Because I was here. Yes, yes. Switching sides now because just did 15 on the right hand. So let's go again on that. And again, we're doing 10 reps for this particular workout, but if you really love it and want to do more, feel free. This is just the guided version so that you can kind of get this flow and understand the breakdown and then do it on your own whenever you want. So, doing this again, doing those twists. Left hand holds the club, right leg is forward. I'm going to twist across the body, tap down, hand down, and return. Twist, tap down, hand down, lift, twist, tap down, hand down. So I'm keeping the hand in line with the foot again. 4. That's really important as we get into the full flow. 5. 6. Remember to squeeze those glutes as you do the twist. Twist gives you more stability there. 7. Twist, tap down, hand down, lift, back to order. Twist, tap down, hand down, and lift. Twist. We'll go one more. and twist, tap down, hand comes down, lift up, return to center. Oh yes, now this side is feeling it. Glad I figured that part out, right? So, take a second, get some water if you need some. We're moving into the full flow already. So you may also find you want to do more reps of, say, the shield casts and these twists. Feel free, add them when you want them. But my thought was you definitely want to remember to use a weight you can do all of these moves with both hands, so that you're not having to switch back and forth, and so that also you're really working with what the weaker side can really handle. So I'm going to bring this club over to one side, and now we're going to get into the full flow. You just want it on the side of your mat. It doesn't really matter which side, but it's on the left side of my mat. My left leg will be back, my right leg will be forward. This is that staggered stance, and we're going into the staggered stance handstands into that half kneeling position. Then we're going to pick up the club, do the shield cast, do the tap down, and this time we're actually going to drop the club on that other side, so that's how we're alternating from side to side. Here we go. I'm just going to show you how it goes, right? Starting from the back of the mat, one foot steps forward, doing that handstand, drop down, left hand picks up the club, whichever hand or whichever leg is back, that hand is the one holding the weight. Shield cast, twist, tap down. This time you're actually going to drop the weight so you can return, lift up, step back, other foot steps forward. We're just switching sides. So into that alternating handstand, here we go. Up, drop down into that half kneeling position. Grab the club, find order, shield cast, and now that twist. Tap down, drop it down, lift up into your lunge, step back. That's one. We got 9 more. Alternating those feet. And come down into that half kneeling position. Left hand grabs the club. Find that order position. Shield cast, twist, tap down, drop that club. Lift your body up, lunge, step back, switch those feet. You can take these step by step, taking your time. Each different movement has that little pause point, so you can readjust if you need to, or be like, what was I doing? Which side am I on? This is a little bit of brain work, so you do want to take your time until it just kind of becomes muscle memory. So here we go. Handstand, drop down, pick up that club, shield cast, find that order position, twist, tap down, drop the club, rise up into a lunge, step back. That's 2, 8 more. Let's just do a few. Here we go. Handstand, half kneeling. Bring the club to order. Shield cast, twist, tap down, drop the club. Lift into a lunge, step back. Other side. Always remembering to breathe. Grab that club. Find order. Shield cast. Twist. Drop down. Hand down. Lift up. That's 3. Switching feet. Grab that club. If you find you are beginning to get tired, twist, tap down, take your time, lift back up into a lunge, step back. There's no rush here, we're just doing reps, right? If you notice your handstand's getting sloppy, try and maintain more control instead of trying to get those legs really high up in the air. See, you can still have your hands down to drop down into that half kneeling position. Find ways to make it easier on yourself. Grab that club. Shield cast, twist, tap down, drop it, push back into that lunge, and return. Switching sides. That was 4. Down. Shield cast, twist, drop it down, lift up, other side. Coming down, grab that club, order, shield cast, twist, lift up into that lunge, step back. That's 5, we've got 5 more on each side. Here we go, lift the club, find order, twist, rise up, step back, switching those feet. It's not really about how high your handstand is, don't worry about that. It's just about the work. And twist, tap that. Bell end down, lift up. That's 6. Here we go, 4 more. Twist. Rise up into lunge. Here we go. Step back. Switching sides. And that can be really challenging, just coming down straight into half kneeling. So take your time here. Twist. Tap down. Lift up. That was 6. And down, grab that club, twist, lift up, push back. Find order, shield cast, twist, tap down, and lift. 7. Here we go. Twist, tap down, slow and controlled. Lift, step back. Handstand into half kneeling. Clubbell order. Shield cast, twist, tap, release, and come up. I think that was 8. Tap down. Find that order position. Shield cast, twist, tap the top end down, release the club, lift and step back. Almost there. Coming down, grab that club, finding order. Shield cast, twist, tap down. 1 more on each side, lift up, step back. Woo. Feeling those quads too, right? 1 more on each side. Drop down. Find that club. Find order. Shield cast. Twist. Drop that club down. Release. Rise up into a lunge. Step back. Last one for today. Handstand. Down to half kneeling. Grab that club. Find order. Shield cast. Twist. Tap down. Release. Lift yourself up. Step back and give yourself a round of applause. Not necessarily the kind of flow we've seen very much in clubbelling, but that's why I think it's really cool and different, because it actually makes you utilize parts of your body that you aren't necessarily expecting. Like clubbelling is a full body workout, but at the same time, have we thought about how it will help our inversions? I don't think so. So, taking just a second to cool down. One arm across the body. Shoulder back down. Press the palm of our hand away from you. Other side. Cross above the body. Shoulder back down. And now press that palm away. Taking just a wider stance. I want you to drop down into that A-frame. Maybe you have your arms hugging each other, and you're just gonna do a little ragdoll, swing side to side. You can drop your hands down to the ground if that's more comfortable for you. You're really just letting your back go. Feel free to take a nice soft bend in the knees if you need to. If I go this way, you can see a little better. Reaching over to the right side. Try and bring your nose to your knee. Let that go. Come on over to the left. Nose to knee. Back to center. Notice if you've just gotten a little bit longer, if you're a little bit lower. Bend those knees, slowly roll up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Head is the last thing to come up. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this Clubbell workout. Drop me a comment, let me know how you got on.